I stood still in all my hurting, let the cold decide my name, held my fears like they were scriptures, only I could keep the same. Every step felt like a gamble, every truth was tightly hid, and all the time the light was waiting, but I stayed where I slid. The light didn't move, I finally did. I walked out of the shadows I was living with. I thought I lost my way, but I was just a frightened kid. The light never moved, I finally did. Praying without meaning, just a whisper in the frost, trying not to see the places where I knew my heart was lost. I kept hoping for a thunder or a sign the sky would give, but heaven speaks in silence till you choose to live. The light didn't move, I finally did. Stepped into the warmth I never thought would fit. I blamed the world for leaving, but it wasn't the world that hid. The light never moved, I finally did. Maybe grace don't chase you down, maybe hope don't break the door. Maybe God waits patient till your knees touch the floor. Maybe He ain't distant, maybe you've been closed and slid, and the road begins to open when you rise a little bit. So I followed every tremble, let the doubt fall where it may, and found a gentler sunrise that had never gone away. The light didn't move, I finally did. I walked out of the story where my fear had lived. I thought the dark was endless, but the truth was always hid. The light never moved, I finally did. And it was brighter than I ever thought it'd be. I've been running from the echoes of the man I used to be, leaving footprints full of faults across a torn and restless sea. Didn't think I deserved an answer, Didn't think love cared to live, but somewhere in the silence something stayed, waiting to forgive. It was waiting to forgive all the wrong I carried longer than I lived. I thought grace was gone, turns out it never did. It was right there, waiting to forgive. I've been holding on to shadows like a shield against the light, thinking every burned out chapter meant I'd never come out right. But mercy doesn't measure where you break or when you give. It shows up soft and steady, unannounced, waiting to forgive. It was waiting to forgive. Through the storms I hid in, and the lies I let live, heaven knew my name long before I did. And it stayed there, waiting to forgive. Maybe healing doesn't shout, maybe love just sits a while. Maybe God don't force the door, He waits until you turn a mile. Maybe grace is patient with every heartbreak you outlive. A quiet hand beside you, waiting to forgive. I finally let the truth touch the places I kept closed, and found a gentle sunrise where the cold wind once froze. It was waiting to forgive every sin I tangled in, every burn I outlived. When I thought I'd fall apart, love was always here, right beside me, waiting to forgive. And I let it in. Carried more than I could shoulder, and tried to stand when I should have knelt. I held the weight of every failure till my heartbeat barely felt. I ain't asking for a miracle, just a place to understand that even bruised and trembling still counts as weak hands. These weak hands still reach, shaking in the places where my strength can't reach. If mercy's on the move, let it find me on this beach. 'Cause even broken things can be held by the one who teaches weak hands to reach. I've been hiding from the daylight, thinking light would judge my scars, walking roads that felt too empty under unforgiving stars. But heaven isn't looking for a perfect hardened man. It meets you in the breaking just to lift I ain't perfect, I ain't steady, but I'm here to understand that falling ain't the ending when a gentler truth expands. These weak hands still reach, and they're finding something holy just beyond my speech. If the stars can guide the broken where the hurting meets the teach, then I'll trust the way He holds every trembling hand that reaches. Weak hands, but willing. But willing. I've been holding on to shadows like they're all I've ever known, letting every faded memory wrap its fingers round my bones. I ain't running from the daylight, I just don't know how to live when the past keeps whispering things I never meant to give. I've been holding on to shadows, letting darkness tell me who I am or how it goes. But even in the night a little mercy shows, and I'm tired of holding on to shadows. I've been talking to the silence like it's someone I can trust, trying not to break apart every time the wind kicks up the dust. And somewhere in the trembling, something warm began to give a voice that wasn't mine, saying, "Child, you're meant to live." I've been holding on to shadows, letting guilt and fear decide the path I chose. But even we can't still deserve repose, and grace waits for shadows to let go. Maybe healing comes slow, maybe love walks in the cold, maybe God don't chase you down, He waits till you're too tired to hold. Maybe every broken moment has a place it's meant to fit, and your shadows fade easy when the light finally hits. So I opened up the doorway where my heart refused to bend, and found a softer sunrise waiting like a friend. I've been holding on to shadows, but I feel a little stronger in the way the morning glows. I'm stepping into light with every breath I hold, 'cause I'm done holding on to shadows. Yeah, holding on to shadows. And the shadows let me go. The cold can break a stranger, but it's broken me before. Snow keeps pulling at my footsteps like it wants a little more. I ain't prayed for perfect weather, just a place to tuck my pain. But winter has a way of calling out my name. Even angels shake in the winter wind. Even wings grow heavy when the nights don't end. Yeah, the strong can tremble, and so can I again. 'Cause even angels shake in the winter wind. I found shelter in the shadows, but the shadows felt too thin. Every breath I tried to swallow cut me open from within. I don't hide from all my failures, but I fear the dark they send. Still the sky keeps whispering that I ain't at my end. Even angels shake in the winter wind. Even faith gets quiet when the storms begin. If mercy's out there waiting, let it pull me in. 'Cause even angels shake in the winter wind. Maybe God don't ask for steady hands tonight. Maybe shaking is the doorway to a little borrowed light. Maybe heaven leans down when the cold steals your skin and says, child, you're stronger than the storm you're in. I ain't falling out of favor, I'm just human to the bone. And every trembling heartbeat says I'm not alone. Even angels shake in a winter wind. Even hope grows quiet, but it comes again. If the night's still heavy, let the morning begin. 'Cause even angels shake in the winter wind. And I'm still standing cold, standing. I was walking like a soldier through a war I couldn't win, holding tight to every burden like it justified my sin. I kept fighting every whisper, every soft and saving sound, till the weight became too heavy and it pulled my body down. I didn't mean to fall, but the fall was right. Caught me in the dark and carried me to light. I found a little hope in the dirt I had around. Something holy rose when my knees hit the ground. I've been running from the quiet, afraid of what I'd hear, thinking if I stood there trembling, God would turn away in fear. But He met me in the shadows, lifted me from where I drowned, and showed me there was mercy in the way my pride came down. I didn't play trying to break, but the break was grace. Let the weight I carried finally lose its place. I felt a softer truth in the dust my heart had found. Love was waiting there when my knees hit the ground. Maybe falling ain't a failure. Maybe weakness is a start. Maybe heaven waits for footsteps that can't find their way in the dark. Maybe strength is overrated when your fears are all unbound, and a deeper kind of healing lies with knees against the ground. I rose slower than the sunrise, but I rose on steadier feet. Found the voice I thought I lost in the quiet of defeat. I didn't choose to fall, but it chose to save. Show me all the light a broken man can crave. If there's a place called peace, I know that's where I'm bound. It began the night my knees hit the ground. And I'll bow there anytime I need to stand. I held myself together till the weight began to bleed, till the nights grew heavy and the hurt outgrew the need. I wasn't looking for an answer, wasn't reaching for the sky, just trying not to crumble. Every time I close my eyes, heaven waited till I fell apart, till the cracks ran deep through my shaking heart. It didn't rush the breaking, it just stayed in the dark. 'Cause heaven waited till I fell apart. I never asked for saving, didn't think I'd earn the right. I walked the plains in silence, like a ghost fading from sight. But mercy has a habit of showing up too late, or right on time. In the mess you didn't make, heaven waited till I fell apart. fell apart. Maybe grace don't run where the strong still stand. Maybe God holds back till you loosen your own hand. Maybe broken is the doorway where the weary can restart, and heaven walks in softly through a fractured heart. I found peace in surrender, in the truth I used to fear. The falling into pieces is how heaven draws near. Heaven waited till I fell apart, till the night went still in my worn out heart. It lifted every burden I could no longer guard, 'cause heaven waited till I fell apart. And I rose slow, but whole. I was walking with a burden that my spine could barely hold, dragging every memory like a chain across the cold. I wasn't searching for forgiveness, just a place to catch my breath. But something in the silence made me bow my head. My shadow knelt before I did, laid its darkness on the ground I hid. I thought I'd stand forever, but the truth undid, 'cause my shadow knelt before I did. I saw myself surrender in a way I never planned. A broken silhouette collapsing while I still tried to stand. And in that humble moment, when the pride finally slid, I learned the things I buried always knew me best, they did. My shadow I followed that reflection to the place my fear would live, and found a gentler sunrise waiting to forgive. My shadow knelt before I did, caught the fall I never could forbid. When my heart was trembling, mercy open slid, and my shadow knelt before I did.